up with something.
It's the year of it.
Kiss.
For you, Fred.
When I phoned you, I showed back the time.
Distinguished representatives of Jamaican society, persons involved in the issue of our future as a country, cultural issues, and in particular this month is Reggae Month. I think it's quite appropriate that we are launching this particular issue, Jamaican popular music, on one of the last few days of the month of February. I have been asked to give an apology for Professor Barry Shivans, the chairman of the Institute board, who is unavoidably absent on a overseas engagement. In reflecting at what I might say by way of introduction and remarks, I have brought with me 4 newspaper clippings. They reflect on where is reggae today, and associated with that are elements of professionalism, elements of our culture, quote and unquote, and what makes the music what it is. One might very well ask the question, has reggae been captured? Because we know there are long-haired Japanese people who parade with reggae songs. But yet, there's something special about it, and one must reflect on Bob Marley's analysis, or the analysis of Bob Marley's album, defined by international evaluation as Album of the Century, and his song, One Love, special. I'm sure you've been to occasions when people have sung One Love in many different cultures, and it has a beat, it has a sense of unifying that permeates cultures, languages, etc. But Charles Campbell, one of the authors in the current issue of the issue we're going to launch, has a piece in the paper, The Observer, on Friday. Our musicians have to become more professional, Charles Campbell. My second is Free Buju movement. And I think you know that Buju, having been put in the irons, as it were, in Miami and in Florida, many people suspect he was in fact set up, and the courts have yet to decide. I have in the Sunday Observer this heading: reggae artist blackballed in Germany. And it goes on to speak about reggae artists blacklisted in Germany. 11 albums listed as having homophobic, violent content. And this afternoon at UWI, a book will be launched entitled My Life I Make by Loris Faith Mayer, in which he uses one verse of a reggae item and builds a story on it. It's a little book suitable for pocket and purse, ideal gift. And in fact, the story identifies with some of the people that are quoted: Bob, Cliff, Jimmy Cliff, and Bonnie Whaler. And a line is taken. So, no question that reggae permeates our society, and it brings to us challenges as to where its future is. The book that you will be launching by Dr. Robinson later, in fact, has as its cover Lionesses on the Rise. And it reflects on some of the women DJs that have now become increasingly prominent. And the earlier part of the publication in its contents talked about dance hall features. So that reggae nowadays, in its purest form, had become intermixed with the dance hall. And one might very well say, to what extent is all of this cultural mix emerging to provide uplift, challenge, support? Because one of the things in the book, and one of the concerns that we have with some of the artists, of course the German ban is part of it. Part 1, political